Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Golgothan, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program Kethane Mod. I'm going to be very specific about which video I'm introducing because now I have two Kerbal Space Program series. You can check out my Career Mode series, which I will be doing another episode of soon. With the the 0.22 patch coming out, they introduced Career Mode and Science that you have to collect, which is awesome. Check that out. But in this episode, I'm going to build us a space station to put around the moon to convert our kethane. Bill came back from the moon with his kethane sample. We recovered it. Our scientists did sciencey things to it and decided that we could turn it into fuel. So we're going to build us a little small converter station. It's going to be a manned station, so I'm going to use this one because it's got the coolest view. We need... I don't really need SAS on it this far up. That can go down on like the lift vehicle. So let's see, what do we need under utility? We need a life support system. Oh, that is much smaller than I thought it was. Waste recycler. Approved based on the... Okay, so this is a better version of the LG one. So I want to do that. Blam. It's probably going to take a lot of battery though. I think it holds oxygen, so I don't need to put an oxygen tank on. But maybe I should, just to be safe. Because this is going to be up there for a while. The Kerbals that are going to be in this space station are going to be here for a long time. Then we need a kethane storage tank. Converter. No. This must be under propulsion. Back. There we go. Put a medium one on there. And then we need the converter. Heavy converter. Bam. There we go. Heavy converter. And then we'll put a fuel tank on the other side. Bam. There. That's our little kethane conversion facility right there. Got life support up here. Alright. Now we need some battery. So we just strap the battery on the bottom. Boop. Oops. Oh man. No. Ah, stop doing that. There. Okay. Got it. And we'll of course need solar panels, and I'll give it the big guys. Right on the kethane tank. Do two of them, just like that. It's gonna be kind of a bulky looking space station, but that's fine. What's this? Oh, these are the new... This is like one of the new things you can do in the mod. Mystery goo. Oh, interesting. Alright, anyway, I don't need a scanner on this, though it wouldn't be bad to have a scanner on it. Wouldn't hurt anything. Just throw it right on the top. No, I'm not gonna do that. But if I do two like that. Oh, I do have the bigger ones though. Oh, but the bigger ones can't be attached radially. Well, maybe they could be with a radial attachment thing. What are they called? Radial attachment point. Just put that there. Oh no, that's where the solar panels are supposed to be. I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright. Bam. Radial attachment point. There. Put sciencey things. Scanner. There. Bam. Then I need utility. Big old solar panels. Blam. Perfect. Okay. Oxygen and recycling. We got fuel and Kethane tank. Oh, we need RCS. Yes, we would be lost without RCS. Since this is going to be a space station that's going to be in space, but we're also going to need a docking port, which that I will take care of in just a moment. But RCS is super important for docking, because that is how you make your fine adjustments in space. Get an RCS tank on there. Should be plenty. And a couple of these guys. The more you put on, the more force you have, but also the more RCS fuel you use up. So I like to just be minimal and just go kind of on either side of the ship. Because I shouldn't have to do that much push in a straight direction. It should be mostly rotation. Alright. I think this is pretty good. Back up, get a look at it, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm sure I'm missing something super important. Let's double check through the structurals. Nothing looks good there. Everything looks fine. Okay, I think it's good. I think we'll be good. So now we need docking port. That is utility, I think. Yes. And now, I want to do the normal docking port. But see, it's not quite the right size here, so I need to put on one of... Where is it? Where is it? I don't want this one. This one looks obnoxious. There's this one. Here we go. Oop, there, just like that. Now I can put the docking ports, utility, flip it over, bam, just like that. Perfect. Now I got to get this thing up there. I wish I could make this tank empty, but I can't. So I can maybe have it drain out during the launch, but I'm not going to do that. In fact, oh, I can't do it from here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so I wish I could put fairings around here and just have this be a separate thing and put, like, be able to just put like a big decoupler. Structural. Not that one. The big one. I want to be able to put this just like on there like that and have fairings be in this spot. That would be awesome. But that's not how this game works. So I will just put another docking port here. This also makes it so that our launch vehicle that we're going to have right here, if I put a little, where is it here? A little pod, a little, this guy, put that there. And then I build our launch vehicle off of this. We actually will be able to land, or not land necessarily, but pull our launch vehicle out of orbit and on a landing trajectory, more a crashing trajectory, but still get it out of space and no longer space debris. So that's good. Now launch vehicle. So let's propulsion. We need big old fuel tank. Oh gosh, that looks so unstable. I'm doing this differently. I'm going to do structural, this thing there, then probe core. I'm going to use one of these flat guys, and there. That looks much cleaner. That looks much cleaner. Alright. Then I need, I'm going to do, I think I am just going to keep the one big tank like that. And I'm going to use, I think we've got one that's like really awesome in vacuum. That's a little tiny guy. Like, I could use the atomic engine, but it looks really weird on there. I could put the structural thing on there. This guy. Atomic. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. But that'll definitely get us anywhere in space. But I don't need that, I guess. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to just put the skipper on there. There. That'll be our placement vehicle. And now for launch vehicle. Do 6, should be fine, should be more than enough. And orange tank. Well, theoretically, I could just clip the one I have already here. That looks dumb. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't have flight engineer. Should put the flight engineer on here. That's enough delta V. This looks like it'd be incredibly unstable and incredibly wobbly. I feel like I could just eliminate this whole stage here. There. Now let's put the computer on. Still enough delta V. Okay, that should be good. Let's get us some struts, some supports here from here to like here. Oh, I can't multiply it? Why not? Alright, so I ruined that whole aspect. So here we go, bam. 6 times. Straight up to this thing. Just put it right there. Support. Alright, cool. And I'm going to put some support here as well. From here to there. There, now I feel comfortable with this rocket. I feel like we can get this into orbit around the moon. So let's say Kethane Conversion Station Mk1. Alright. Save and launch. Let's take this bad boy to the moon! Alright. So we are ready for our launch. I've got us a little off center, but that's no big deal. We will throttle up. Oh yeah, because it's a dock. I was like, why is there no decoupler? Also, I did not do, hold on, revert flight, vehicle assembly. I did not put the probe on the launch vehicle so that we could do, like I said we were going to do, and have no space debris. So let's do, just put this on the side. No, of course not. No. No. Okay. Guess let's do that. There. There. We good? We're good. Alright. Who are our Kerbals? We got Jeb. Jeb's going. Jeb's gonna be our man in the station. Alright, physics set in. SAS, which I did not put on here. Alright, but we'll be okay. Throttle up. And launch. Alright, we're approaching over 200, so I can throttle down. Keep us under 200 meters per second to avoid hitting terminal velocity. It's amazing how little thrust I'm using right now. And full burn. Gravity turn. Ooh, that was close. Alright. I love this launch vehicle. It's got so much power. Sounds intimidating too. Oh my. So apparently, that's fascinating. China and India may be having a space race for the moon. Or not for the moon, I'm sorry, for Mars. They might be trying to race to see who can get to Mars first. With a person, with a human Mars landing. That would be freaking amazing. A manned Mars mission. Something you can only dream of. Alright, come on now. We need to get this PE out of the atmosphere. Is it out? No, it is worse. And dogs. There, okay, we're out of the atmosphere. Sammy, come on. Resources, plenty of everything. Wow, look at all that oxygen we have. Probably didn't need that big of an oxygen tank, but that's fine. It's only Jebediah that's in here. But he's going to be in here for a long time. Oh, we are officially out of the atmosphere. Turn us towards our burn node. Oh, come on, went too far, went too far. This is where having SAS would be super helpful. I guess I can turn on RCS a little bit here. I'm just gonna start burning because if I'm burning, I can I can do adjustments better. There we go. All right. And now it's much longer of a burn than I thought because than this accounted for because I had to decouple those engines. Well, I hope this is enough fuel to get us to the moon and into orbit. Looks like we might be okay. Way longer of a burn than it should have needed to be. How far past the AP we are. Wow, it's moving further behind us. That's fine, the PE is about to pop out over here. DE over. There we go. And I can deal with that. It's a really crappy orbit, but it's okay. It's okay. Now where is the moon? Moon is target. What the heck is that? Are you done maneuver node? There. Alright. Prograde. Looks like 100,000. Hmm. 150. 150. I can deal with 150. Alright. So let's find our burn mark. Got 30 seconds to burn. That'll be about half of our fuel. That tank is empty, which is okay. Time warp. See? Using that time warp to my advantage. Stopping that rotation, because there's no way I'd be able to stop it myself. And that's where having SAS would have, SAS would have helped a lot. Okay. Time warp until I'm going to add the alarm. Boom. 1 minute before burn. Almost there. Okay. Burn for 35 seconds. Oh, we were going through so much fuel. Maybe just having a middle stage here would have been better. Just one more stage, just to, like with an atomic engine on it or something. There, alright. How much fuel we got left? Ooh, I hope that's enough. We're definitely not going to be able to make a whole lot of adjustments. Alright, so let's see here. Add for sphere of influence change, add alarm, and let's do some time warping. I love Kerbal alarm clock. Okay, so let's look here. So once we get into the sphere of influence, a couple seconds. Alright, in the sphere of influence. So that is almost a perfectly polar orbit, which is what we don't want. So let's add a node here. See if we can't flip this guy. Look at that. I can do it to put us into an orbit. That's going to make making adjustments super easy. 9-second burn? Nothing. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Find this burn node here. It's going to be in a really weird spot, but I'll find it. Turn RCS on, help me rotate. I use very little monopropellant with my only 8 little thruster things, little jets, RCS jets. There it is. There it is. There's the node. Alright. RCS off. There. Now just once we get to the burn point, we shall burn for our 9 seconds. Come on. I don't want to overshoot it because it wouldn't be too bad because we're so far out. But I want to be... This is a pretty nice burn right here. I like it. It's taken out a lot of our stopping because look at that. We're already in orbit at this point if we make this burn properly. And that means when we burn over here to bring this in, it won't take as much. Still not a perfectly well, it's not a perfect orbit, but I'm gonna just get this in and worry about anything else after that. Alright, 192, 205, 202, 196. Alright, that's pretty close. 200 is a pretty good orbit for a space station. And 3 seconds, not bad for a burn time. We're going to have enough fuel that we'll probably be able to tighten us up a little bit and be able to get our equatorial orbit. I actually maybe don't want an equatorial orbit. Maybe if I keep this orbit, because then I can scan more of the planet with my sweet big scanner things, which I believe are good up to 200,000, which is perfect because that's where I'm at in these orbits. I'll have to bring this in just a smidge. Well, no, because I think it's to the surface. To the surface, or maybe it is altitude. That would make sense. It'd be harder for them to do it by surface. I'm just going to make it 10 seconds before the burn time, because I shouldn't need to adjust myself too much, and I'll have like 7 seconds to do that, to adjust it. So let's get right on the node. Drift, 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 and time warp. Let's go. Let's bring this bad boy in on the moon and get it into orbit and ready. Look at how little fuel we have here. It's because of, or not fuel, electricity. That's because of this converter thing. But don't worry, I got giant solar panels on here, so. Once we get in orbit, I'll expand our solar panels. I didn't set them to an action group. I don't know why. I should have. Alright, time warp us the rest of the way. Alright. From the map. And burn. $194, $199. That's actually better. That is under 200. And what's our fuel look like? So I think I'm going to keep this orbit just like this. I don't think I'm going to go equatorial. It'll be a little harder to rendezvous with, but I'm pretty good at rendezvousing, so I'm okay with that. Let's extend our solar panels. Oh, this one didn't go. Extend panels. There we go. And I want us to be looking on the horizon. Alright, come on. Turn us to be like that. Oops, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, like that. Alright, that looks good to me. In orbit, space station, let's activate, oh not that, let's activate these sensors. Let's see. And we are still gaining electricity, so we will be able to maintain. We'll see what happens once we actually get Kethane up here and start converting it. In the meantime, let's... I guess it's this way. Oh, no, okay. Here to couple node. Let's go to this guy. Yes, we should have control over this. Very minimal. But I just need to... don't dock, don't dock, don't dock, don't dock, don't dock. Magnets are bad. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to this guy. RCS. Ugh. See? That's what I didn't want to happen. Alright. Undock. Now this, I need to... H is forward on RCS. There. Now I got it far enough away that this should just drift. I just need to bring it down to the retrograde mark. Alright, good enough. And burn. Bam. There we go. Now this guy should be on a landing / crashing trajectory. With where is she? Where is she? The moon. Alright. So we have our space station in orbit around the moon, ready to collect, or ready to convert Kethane that we will mine. So in the next episode, I believe we will build a heavy-duty miner and collect us some Kethane that we will have to then launch, dock back up with the space station. Whoa. Dock back up with the space station and convert that Kethane into fuel. And then eventually we'll have to build a fuel transport vehicle. But if you enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe down below, share with your friends, family on Twitter or Facebook. Gothan, and I will see you next time.